Hey guys, my name is Jacob, and I'll be doing a review and comparison of the 2014 Razer Naga mouse, MMO mouse, and I'll be comparing it to the 2012 version rather than something from Logitech or the Rat 9 or anything like that, just to give people an idea if it's worth getting the 2014 version if they have the 2012 version. First, I'll start off with the things that I do not prefer on the 2014, but prefer on the 2012. Now, the big one is this right here. On the side, this, well, if I can get this off, this one has interchangeable side plates so that you can fit your ring finger and pinky what's most comfortable for you. It comes with 2 additional plates for a total of 3. Really easy to take off and put back on. Just kind of magnetically clips on there and you're good to go. As far as complaints go, honestly, that's the biggest negative from the 2012 to the 2014 for me, at least. I will say that the 2014 version is comfortable. I'm not saying that it's uncomfortable. I'm just saying I would have preferred to have the removable side plates, because I actually change these depending on what games I'm playing. If I'm playing something more relaxed, I'll have this one on there. If I'm playing something like CSGO or Insurgency, then I'll change one that forces me to have more of a kind of a claw grip. But that's not available on here. If you are a claw gripper, you may not find this one as comfortable for you, for your playstyle. But to each their own. I feel that it's a comfortable mouse. So there we go. Those are the negatives jumping from the 2012 to the 2014. The biggest benefit of jumping from the 12 to the 14 is the mechanical switches. That's a huge deal. These buttons are good. I'm not bashing on this mouse. But when you go from these buttons to these mechanical buttons, it's a world of difference. The feedback's way better on the 14 than the 12. They're rated for a longer lifetime as long as you take care of the mouse. And honestly, the responsiveness is nearly the same, but I mean, mechanical switches are pretty much always going to beat out the switches that are here in the 2012. So, as we know, this has 12 side buttons. It's particularly for MMOs, so that you can assign these to your hotkey abilities or items or whatever else you might have. Something else that I really enjoy on this one is the scroll wheel. It's leaps and bounds better than this one. While this one does have good feedback, and I appreciate the feedback and the texturing on this scroll wheel, the texturing on this is more aggressive, which is my preference, and it looks like it's pretty much the same width. We'll just kind of come over top here. They're pretty much the same. But this one at least tilts, and I really appreciate that Razer took the time to put a tilt in the scroll wheel and made it a more aggressive track pattern on this mouse wheel. Just like with the 12, the 14 also has the DPI selector switches, but you can change what those do. I don't know why you would, but because that seems really inconvenient when you have all these. and even the tilt wheel on here. I appreciate that they took the time to see. This one has really, really bright LEDs in it, which isn't always necessarily a bad thing, but, and my camera's not focusing, so I apologize for that, but, look at this. The light that bleeds on this compared to this is significant. It's quite a bit, and for some people it's distracting. For me, it really doesn't bother me at all. But, some people it would. Something else that I really like on here is the texturing on this one compared to this one. This one's just really smooth, which can be really slippery, especially if you're playing a long time or you're playing a really intense match and your palm gets sweaty or your fingers get sweaty. You can slip on this really easy. I've done it a lot. This one is more of a, almost a textured rubber. It's plastic, but, it doesn't quite feel like plastic in the texture. And then when we get to the finger groove right here, it softens up a little bit. And then right here, for your pinky, it is actual rubber. It is actual rubber. So it's really, really easy to grip with your finger, no problem at all. Now, if you need a heavier mouse, I do not suggest this at all. This is a light mouse, a very, very light mouse. Takes nothing to push it. So if you need heft to your mouse, this is not the mouse for you at all. But as far as my verdict goes, whether or not it's a good idea to upgrade from the 2012 to the 2014, I say yes. The mechanical switches will last you a lot longer than this. This does feel like the build quality and the thought process was a lot better on the 14, especially considering little details like the lights, the tilt wheel, and things of that nature. So, while this is still an excellent mouse, if you've got one, that's awesome, but I can't recommend the new 2014 version enough. It's super awesome, and it's about the same price as the 2012 that you'll find in some stores. So go check out the 14 and enjoy.